motherfucker.
To the show, it's the Packer squad talking all things green and gold. Give a round of applause. We break it down every game, every play, from Lambeau to the talks. You know we slay. Got the energy, electric vibes, always hype. Join the conversation. Come on, grab your mic. It's a podcast flow that keeps your heart in tune. Every touchdown, every fumble, we're the afternoon. Packer boys, we be bringing the heat. Live on YouTube, can't accept defeat. Subscribe, hit that bell, never miss a beat. Follow us on Facebook, it's the ultimate retreat.
This is a Huddle Sports Network broadcast. You can find us on Roku TV, Amazon Fire TV, Facebook, and of course YouTube. Get all your NFL news.
Well, hello there, everyone, and welcome to the Packer boys. How you boys doing tonight?
Doing amazing.
Hey, and what's up there, Mitch? Guy was here like 10 minutes before the show even started.
It sure was, bro. Look at that shit. What's up, Mitch? I like it when Lion fans come and say hello to us. I love it. And Edgar will sure to be here at some point. Edgar and maybe Ron. What's up, fellas?
Yeah. But we might as well this big collapse that we had against Cleveland there. I will start out with saying they've got themselves one hell of a defense. Oh, we got an A-dub.
An A-dub.
What's up there, buddy?
What's good, gentlemen?
Oh, not much. You came at the perfect time. We were just about to start getting into the Cleveland game.
A-dub.
I mean, what do you say, man? We controlled it for 3 quarters, and then the last quarter we just shit the bed, or the last 10 minutes.
Yeah, the more that I've gone back and watched these crucial plays that went against us, the more I keep putting, I don't want to say the blame on, but more the emphasis of why we lost was on the coaching staff and execution, especially on special teams. Bisaccia had already mentioned that they were getting pressure on the left side of the special teams line earlier in the game. Did you not think that maybe we should correct that before we get the block? That you're getting the absolute most money for a special teams coordinator, and you're not coming up with any solution to that. That's my issue with the special teams part of it. Now, go ahead, and then I'll move on to my second.
I was just going to say, while you're talking about this, the first time that first field goal we kicked, the line collapsed worse. I'm surprised they didn't block us on that one. I mean, so I thought, okay, at least they know it. I mean, how do you not notice that the whole side of that line, the whole side just was disappeared, swallowed up?
Yeah. That's the first. Yeah, that's why you would think Bisaccia should be in jeopardy to be replaced in a worse way, because you gotta have an emphasis and a thought process as a coach. You adjust on a certain fly when you see certain things go wrong.
Yeah, and I get, he's the assistant coach, and he does a lot for the team. Otherwise, then just leave him as the assistant head coach, and let somebody else run this special teams unit. Because as long as he's been here, I think we've had one good special teams unit.
Yeah. Oh, you're right, 100%. I mean, look at the problems we had with the kicker, with the kicking situation. I mean, that went on for a season and a half. I mean, it cost us probably 1 or 2 games. I mean, missing extra points. You want a kicker in there that does not. I mean, that's on the special teams guy. I don't care what anybody says.
Oh, absolutely. I can understand giving a rookie a chance and all that, because it takes some time to develop. But by that second season, you should have brought in heavier competition. Then at the last minute, we're going to cut him and we're going to sign this Narveson guy. What's up there, Broski?
Hey, Jelly Bean Head, come back and say hello to Broski. He doesn't even know. Broski, no. Eric, Broski's calling you Jelly Bean Head. It's so funny, bro. God dang it. What's up, Broski, man?
Yeah,
how you doing?
Yeah, what's good, bro?
Here you
Read
go.
the comment. Read the comment.
You missed the comment, bro.
Jelly bean. Wow. Hey, Broski. Broski, but I look better than you, buddy boy.
Well, have you ever seen Broski? You've never seen Broski, so yeah.
I've never seen him.
You could call
Well,
him a hairy
but
jelly bean head if you
tell
wanted,
you
bro.
what,
You can be far off.
as much as we can be frustrated with the special teams, you gotta much of the blame for our loss and frustrations has to be with the old line as it is right now.
Yeah,
Because
that's
because right now going into this game, we already got two tackles that are going to be out and one guard that is clearly doubtful due to a groin injury in Banks. Like
yeah.
you think going into this game against Dallas with with a couple of starters out for this O line, yeah, we might have a question mark with that one area. Like is Jordan Love going to be running for his life in this game when it comes to when it comes to his O line not being at its most healthiest?
Not to interrupt you, A-Dub, but I think Rob and we got to have a handicap match here against Woody. You hear this shit he's spouting? Like we ain't got grease coming out our pores, sauce in our blood.
What the fuck, man? That's just wrong, Woody. That's just wrong.
Now I ain't giving you another name.
Turtle Shell. Okay.
Turtle Shell.
Oh, but yeah, I'm massively worried about the offensive line, not just because of this game, but even the first two games they weren't great. We've seen Jordan Love get pressured throughout the beginning of this season here, and missing Zach Tom for hopefully not too long with the bye week here in between, but it is going to be another major blow to a unit that we need to step up. At least we have
I mean, right now, if they're now it ain't just enough with the offensive line trying to get right. We have to see better from our run game because if you look around the NFL, we're currently ranked in the bottom when it comes to run offense as far as being able to run the ball effectively. We're gonna have to get that cleaned up too.
I mean, look, it was hard to run. It's hard to run against Cleveland, all right? I mean, but there's other games where like it was hard to run against the Lions. Honestly, I mean,
and we made it too difficult, and we may have had a difficult running against the Commanders too.
Yeah.
See, nah, it ain't gravy. I got a whole family full of guineas here that'll fight you on that one.
Shit, man. It's gravy. Yeah, no, I know. That's how. It's gravy. Sunday gravy. Sunday sauce. Sunday sauce. Yeah. It just depends on what side of the boot you're on, I guess, there, Woody. Let's just call it that. Yeah. You know, and something like if you're from the Bronx, I mean, who knows, man? What is good? Anyway, yeah, no, bro, our run game sucks this year. I don't know what's going on. I've seen it. I mean, last year it was Barkley, it was King Henry, and it was Jacobs for leading most of the league.
Part of what I think it is moving Jenkins from that guard to center and plugging a new guard in, which Banks has not done. But, he hasn't done very well the first week and has been injured these past two games.
But think about this. We've reshuffled the old line a bit too, and apparently the run blocking has not been all that great either.
Yeah, no,
that's my point of it. And with Jacobs, he's pretty much between the tackles runner, and right now we're not getting that push from the center of the offensive line. I actually think we should have went to Emmanuel Wilson more in that Browns game because he seemed like he was getting some type of chunk yardage.
But at the same time, I think what should be in order is we ought to find ourselves a change of pace back because right now when you look at the running back room, most of the running backs we've got right now are pretty much bruisers at best. Between the number of bruisers at best, like we ain't got no speed change of pace back right now that can help help resolve the running issues at the moment.
There he is.
Emmanuel Wilson is at least a cross between the two. And if Marshawn Lloyd can ever get healthy enough to get onto the field, he'll be a beautiful change of pace. But I'm tired of seeing us just bang Jacobs into the line over and over again when he's getting 1-2 yards a carry. You got to inject somebody else in there to at least get them thinking slightly different or change up this style of play calling because it's obviously not working.
Yeah, well, luckily for us, we're dealing with a team who's middle of the pack when it comes to run defense. So maybe this is a good time for us to. Huh?
They're not even middle of the pack, bro. They're like against the run. I think they're 27th. I mean,
who, the Cowboys?
Yeah,
because I remember reading up on their stats against the run, and I thought they was somewhere in the middle.
No,
like 17th or something.
Hold on, I'll pull it back up. Because I pulled up the ranking.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen the Cowboys rankings. Like they were supposedly 17th against the run and bottom of the barrel dead last when it came to pass defense.
All right, well, this is Fox Sports, and Fox Sports overall defense. The Cowboys are 30th. They give up an average of 297 yards a game, or 397 yards. Yeah, 397. And then against the rush, this is passing defense. Passing defense, the Cowboys are 32nd with 288. And then for rushing defense, the Cowboys says here, Cowboys. Oh, yeah. There are 17th. They had 17th. All right. So they're in the middle end rushing defense. I swear it said 27 earlier. Yeah.
Yeah, you're saying the offense has been disappointing.
But still 32nd overall. 32nd overall, bro. That's 30th overall. That's crazy. 30th overall.
Yeah, you could say when it comes to our offense, yeah, we might want to demand more from it.
We got a Bear fan in the comments pounding their chest after one win.
Look,
against one of the worst defenses.
Green Bay, they suck.
I don't know how you could say it's been disappointing, bro. The only game it's been disappointing was the Browns game. I mean,
disappointing as in it's not living up to the expectations that we kind of had.
How come everybody else can say at the start of the season everybody's rusty? I mean, we started out, we still put how many points we put on the Lions?
27.
And then how many we put on?
I get that and all, but damn it, I don't care if you're starting rusty or not. I still want you to go out there and perform, and I'm going to call out shit play when I seen it.
I wouldn't call it shit play.
Whether it's your first freaking game or not.
I wouldn't call it shit play. I would call it they're putting it all together. I mean, they were steadily moving up till we ran into the wall known as the fucking.
Okay, Isaac.
I mean, I don't know, man. I honestly, I mean, Jordan loves spreading the ball around to 8 or 10 players a game. I mean, he was only thrown one interception in the first 3 games. I mean, is it exciting? It hasn't been like super. They haven't like that.
Yeah, it hasn't. Maybe, but
this is the game. If they don't do it this week, if he don't show what he can do this week, then I'll be on that board. I'll be on that plane. But
yeah,
I'm not
it was like the thing is like yeah, we can have a hot start, but we nearly go lukewarm and fizzle out a bit when it comes to the second half of a game. Maybe that's where you would say our offense disappoints.
Not playing a complete game, that's definitely a problem.
Yeah, and that brings up the other side of the coaching argument here that I was making, is that we're still seeing LaFleur play not to lose instead of going out and playing to win the game. And then on that interception of Jordan Love is, granted, Jordan Love didn't make the best read, but that was more hurry up and throw to a spot because of the design of the play. And LaFleur called it thinking that it was going to be man coverage since that's what they played the entire game through. When they peeled into that zone and they made a play and took it away from us.
Yeah. I mean, he still throws the ball, bro. That's how
Yeah,
throw it out of bounds.
and if nothing else
Just
be
saying,
said
throw it out
about
of bounds.
something else that can be bothersome is that certain Packer fans need to stop crucifying Jordan Love with that one mistake. Because let's be upfront about something else. You cannot count on any quarterback going through a full season and not have an interception thrown in a few games or two.
They had Rodgers. They had Rodgers, bro.
Yeah, I know that, but that's where the problem lies. Like, if anything, some Packer fans should have paid attention to and thought about is this: Jordan Love. I mentioned before, you cannot compare Jordan Love to any QB of the past. He's not Aaron Rodgers in any fashion, and he's not Brett Favre.
Wasn't that his 10th game without an interception? That was his 10th game. He had 9 before that. He didn't throw an interception.
Yeah.
And that was where the losses at the end of the season. Against the Bears, against the Vikings, against Philadelphia. He didn't throw no picks in those games.
True. But here's
the
thing.
That was his 10th consecutive game with no interceptions, and he finally threw one. I mean, everybody's giving him shit. What are you giving him shit about, man? I mean, holy cow. It was like one pick and 250
because the reason why they want to give him crap about it is because their case is that interception cost us a win. You look at that one play and say it cost them a win.
I'll just take your word for it since you're the king of that. You fucking sorry, you dumb. I'm reading what he says. Love just sucks.
Yeah, I know.
No, you're the king of what sucks, bro. I mean, you're a fucking Bears fan for fuck's sake. I mean, literally, bro.
Well,
this is 40 years of you doing nothing.
And if you want to speak on him, this goes back to what I said earlier in another show about how you could say the Dallas Cowboys rejuvenated that Bears fan base when it came to that game Sunday.
Oh yeah, shit! With the way some of these Bear fans are talking, you'd think they won the Super Bowl.
I'm like, what do you guys forget about the first 2 games? He's like, he knocked you out of the park with those games, right? He was overthrown. He overthrew him by 15 yards wide open in the end zone, bro.
Yeah, what that just says to me is that against a garbage defense, Caleb Williams can shine without question.
Anybody can shine if you give him enough time back there. The Cowboys have the worst pass rush in the NFL, if not the
right. And then there was a Bears fan I went back and forth with who tried to argue the case that the Cowboys were supposedly better than the Browns. It took a lot within me not to want to call him an idiot for saying that.
I commend your restraint, A-Dub, because I wouldn't have had that there.
I mean, broski, you guys were supposed to win that game. You guys dominated that game. Those guys are so bad that everybody should beat the fucking Cowboys. The Cowboys should not win a fucking game all year.
They did beat
I guess judging from their record, it's like if you can't. Of course, you can beat the Cowboys as long as you're not the Giants.
Yeah, you have to just go that far. You have to have a shootout. They had a 40-point. Each team had 40 points. They had 20 points each in the fourth quarter. Like, where'd the defense go? They sat down on the sideline, was eating popcorn, and just let the offenses play. I mean, what the fuck happened in that game? And then the best part is they're in overtime because they tied, and not one of them could get a fucking field goal.
And the thing is, Russell Wilson of all people had a career day in that game until he threw the interception that cost them in overtime.
Yeah.
I cannot wait to watch the Browns play the Chicago Bears. Because holy shit, the shit talking that's going to come from that after everything that they've talked shit about against the number 1 defense in the league.
I'm telling you, Ron.
Well, I'll tell you what, the Lions are going to get their first shot at it this Sunday, and then the Bears will get theirs in due time.
Yeah.
And I told people the Browns ain't as bad as what we think. They got a hell of a defense, just no offense.
Bro, look, we should have won. We should have won. We should have won. There's no doubt about it.
I tell you what, if you found a more serviceable quarterback other than Joe Flacco, the Browns will have a better record than they got now.
Yeah.
See,
Shedeur, they don't believe it's Shedeur.
I don't think Flacco's as much as the problem is. I think they need another receiver. Because Jerry Jeudy's all right, but you're not afraid of him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember Colin mentioned Cedric Tillman, was supposed to be the second best receiver on that team, and I didn't see much out of him.
Nope.
Yeah.
No, bro. The best guy is their run back.
To that Quinshon Judkins.
Yeah,
he's a hell of a running back.
That guy's the real deal. Everybody's like, how does he just replace those guys? That's how good he is, bro. If he'd have just signed his fucking contract, you guys would have had him all training camp and everything else. And just imagine how good he'd be. They might have won actually a couple more games. You know what I'm saying? And with authority, if they had that guy from the start. Just saying. Yeah. We'll see how it goes.
Well.
Oh yeah.
We'll see how it goes. Hey, they'll roll him just like you thought Gibbs was going to go 180 on us, bro. He was like 120 short. Just saying.
Shorter than that. Much shorter than
Wherever
that.
Ron is, they're apparently selling really cheap crack.
Yeah. Yeah, man. He's a fucking Bear fan. Well, for most of them anyway.
I'll give
Broski some respect because I got respect for Broski, but Ron, you're just a dipshit, bro. You're just your run-of-the-mill Bear fan, bro. There's a bunch of you guys everywhere.
Hey man, right? I hate we gotta play them later in the year. I hate that.
Yeah, that's all right, man.
But
by then we'll be fully rolling.
At this rate, I'd say our bye couldn't come at a better time. Like the sooner we get certain players back on this roster, ready to go and healthy, the sooner we'll be able to take on the long stretch of the season going forward.
Well, I mean, and usually it takes LaFleur a minute to get the O-line in order, to figure out what guys work better where. But I honestly believe there's something to that whole center thing with this is why we didn't give Elton Jenkins his money that he wanted. Honestly, this is why, bro. This is exactly why, because maybe he's not the guy.
I don't know if it's so much Elton Jenkins isn't a good center. I think it's more that revolving door that we have right now at left guard. And it's not like Sean Ryan's out there winning awards for being the best interior offensive lineman. He's serviceable, but I'm not a big fan of Sean Ryan.
Yeah.
No, true that.
True.
Well, that's why I say, bros, I got respect for you, but and you're a real fan.
But then, at the same time, it's like we didn't have much trust for Jacob Monk to step up to be the center once we let Josh Myers go too.
Yeah, I just think they dropped the ball if you're going to say Goody had some bad picks, these O-line guys he got last year, I don't know if they're the guys, man. I'm just.
Well, I was going to say you got to remember a bit too is it usually takes us a couple of years to develop our offensive linemen. So.
Yeah, bro, but what I saw last week
with the give them that usual timeline. It's just holy shit! Right now, it's not going good.
I mean, bro, the last thing I want to hear is run, Jordan. No shit, run, dude. No shit. Ole, you're up there with the red
because you saw Myles Garrett getting that backfield without being touched, and it was like, I'm coming for you. Like, watch out, Jordan. I'm coming for you.
Hey, at least our offensive line cares enough about Jordan to not want to see him get obliterated. I was going to say, how many times have we seen a defender run past right by one of the offensive linemen, and he don't say nothing. He just kind of watches his quarterback get hit. Yeah, that sucked.
Hey, at least I came over and helped you up. Thanks, buddy. Yeah, it is.
One positive I will say about that Cleveland game, though, is we got Matthew Golden a couple of catches, and hopefully we can start to build on that a little more, where we see this Love and Golden connection start to flourish.
And of course, Matthew Golden did need a few games to get warmed up. And what's funny to me is that people in the North are already hyping up their rookie receivers to say, yeah, Green Bay drafted the wrong guy because every other rookie receiver in our division has outproduced them so far to this point. Like, we saw a big game from Luther Burden this past as Sunday, and the Lions rookie receiver Isaiah Tesla is already getting enough shine to where he's supposed to be more productive too.
Well, to be fair with Tesla, is that he's made a couple of really outstanding catches, but outside of those catches, he hasn't really done too much. Because he's great at making these highlight reel catches, but he hasn't really impacted the game. Like, he's not the guy that's carving you up.
True. But then they'll tell you, at the moment, every other rookie receiver has gotten a touchdown except Golden.
Yeah. Hey, it's hard to argue with that because right now all we got is speculation that Golden's going to be good. He hasn't done anything to show it yet on the professional football field.
I won't be afraid to say he could break out this game against Dallas.
Hey, Eric, you are absolutely right. I wouldn't be shocked with how bad Dallas's defense is if this could be a breakout game for him, like Christian Watson had against them a few years ago.
Right. You got to remember.
Not just Christian Watson broke out against them. Don't forget Romeo Doubs broke out against the Cowboys in the playoffs.
Mm-hmm. And what were you going to say, Eric?
Not only that, but I feel like Love and Golden can continue this trend, getting the ball to them. Because I feel like they are building something there. Something is there. You can tell. Like, I just hope it continues, you know what I mean?
Funny thing is, some people look at a certain play where Golden caught the ball. He could have had a touchdown in that game against the Browns.
Yeah. And I'm kind of surprised he stepped out of bounds. Like, he has so much room over there. I'm like, what happened?
It was like, from the more I watched it, it was like perhaps his momentum took him out of bounds when it came to him catching that football.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Well, we might as well start to get into this Cowboys game that we got going on here. And before we get into the news of it, Broski has a question, so we might as well answer it to start this off. How many sacks do you think Parsons is going to get this week? And A-Dub, we'll start with you.
I'm giving him 2 or 3. And it's easy for me to see him get multiple sacks in this game based on the simple fact that he knows that offensive line as well as the Cowboys offense better than anyone on the defense. So he'll know certain weaknesses to exploit on there and how to get in that backfield to Dak. So I wouldn't be surprised to see him sack Prescott multiple times or create opportunities for everybody else to get back there.
Yeah.
Eric?
I really feel like, dude, he's coming back home Sunday nights, prime time. You got to give him 5 sacks. I think he's going for 5. There's no way he's not getting it. I feel like Dak is in trouble. Like, you heard him. He's hungry. He wants this game so bad. You're going to hear people probably boo him. You're going to hear people. It's going to be so many Packers fans at this game. Thank you, Jerry. And maybe F Jerry. You never know. Cowboys fans might be saying that.
Nah, it's the thank you Jerry's from the Packer fans you're getting.
Thank you, Jerry.
and let's be clear about something else. You got to remember Green Bay's going to be pissed going into this game. Like, you think after a loss against the Browns, you're that pissed off to where it should motivate you to play the next team much harder than you've done before.
Oh yeah.
Well, I mean, here's I looked it up before the show. The record for a team in one game sacks is 9. So I'm hoping we can tie that or break it. And honestly, for a player, Derek Thomas holds a record for 7 for one guy.
Yeah, Micah has to finish the story.
Yeah. You can go.
I've heard when it comes to number 9, I could take that back to the Browns where there was a time I remember years ago the Browns recorded 9 sacks, and that was on Justin Fields when he was with the Bears.
Yeah, it's only been done.
For my prediction with the Micah sacks, give me 3 of them. Yeah, give me 3 of them, just because I think Gary's going to have a couple himself too, because they are going to be focusing heavily on trying to stop Micah from wrecking the game from them, because Jerry's out there preaching in all their ears that you better stop him. I don't want to be made to look like a fool. And speaking of being made to look like a fool, Jerry decided that this was another good time to put his foot in his mouth and happened to mention Micah again in the national media that, our run defense hasn't been great with Micah here, and we still lost games with Micah here, so I'm not worried about him. How the hell are you going to say you're not worried about Micah? And now, now we'll get the panel's thoughts on that comment before we get to the head coach's comment. Rob?
What's this comment? Micah's had to finish. Oh, I mean, I still think Micah's going to get 4 sacks, bro. He's easily going to get 4 sacks. We're gonna, like I said, he's going to have a record game. Defense.
Opinion to give on the comment you mentioned from Jerry Jones. Let's just say there's really nothing Jerry Jones can say or do that's going to protect his image in any kind of fashion. And another thing, some people have to be recognizing to look past Jerry Jones's crap is that anything he does or says is always going to be about people talking about him. Like, it's like what Jerry said before. If you're not talking about me or the Cowboys, we're not doing a good job anywhere. That's his thing that's his MO at times. It's anything to get people talking about the Cowboys as far as they're going to stay on people's minds no matter what goes on anywhere else.
All right, Eric, what do you think about it?
Jerry has been very questionable with his decision making over the years. I mean, him saying that he's better off without him, I mean, it's just mind-boggling to me. It's like, how can you even say that? How can you even take that serious, So, you gave us a gift. You gave us literally a gift. You gave us your best player by far. So, I mean, I don't really see the Cowboys recovering from this unless they can have a good draft this upcoming, next year. But I don't know, man. They in trouble.
Don't forget next year and the year after.
Yeah, year after too.
Because you got to remember, it remains to be seen what Jerry Jones does with the 2 first-round picks that we gave him.
Yeah. Are you going
to? Because to me, that's what's going to determine who really won this trade. If we win a Super Bowl with Micah Parsons, then hands down, we won the trade for him. But at the same token, you gotta think about this.
How does this not say
Jerry Jones get with them?
How does this not say they lost? Look at this. With Micah,
in the immediate, but A-Dub does bring up a hell of a point. If they do end up getting 2 good players out of the first-round picks, or using them to trade up to get some type of generational star type of guy, that's going to mitigate the loss for it, and maybe that'll save him from getting,
ridiculed any further.
I was going to say paraded through town like you're talking Middle Ages type of shit.
Right.
Oh my gosh, shut up. You're a Bears fan. Shut your ass up.
No, I was reading Rob's. This one's funny, man. Superchargers are expensive. Turbochargers are expensive. Girlfriends are expensive. Eric, take note. Bear fans are expensive. And all make whining noises. Choose wisely.
Wow.
Hey, Rod, does that sound familiar? It sure does, bro. You're the Bear fan, the whiny Bear fan.
You got to give it to Haskell. We got some singers every now and again.
Go to his next comment. How is it we wasted? We got Micah fucking Parsons, bro. Are you fucking kidding me? This is the cluelessness of you. Holy smokes, man. Oh, when the first round comes around, everybody's going to be like, what you going to do? They're going to how I'm going to do? Like, we got Micah fucking Parsons. You see that? We got 12 fucking sacks, 15 fucking sacks. You see that?
they keep comparing it to the Khalil Mack shit since that didn't work out for them.
Well, just
Yeah, but here,
And they
what's funny is to me,
go down the
what's
same
funny to
route.
me is that we had a far superior team to what they had when they did get Khalil Mack. Like, sure, you may have gotten Khalil. Yeah, I remember what you gave up to get Khalil Mack, but that team the Bears had the year that they got him is nowhere comparable to what we got right now.
You had Mitch fucking Trubisky in 12 wins that season.
Only for them to double doink their way out the playoffs in the first round.
Dude.
Hey, but Ron, he's way better than every one of your pass rushers on your team right now, currently. So yeah,
Shit, I'd say combined.
yeah.
Like the guy that you're overpaying doesn't even have more than he does right now.
Mr. Sweat.
Yep, and just think, Micah hadn't practiced at all during the off season. He's just getting warmed up and gearing for the season now.
Their guy Montez Sweat. Currently, if I recall, he makes almost about $0.5 million more than what we're paying Rashawn Gary, and yet he ain't got as many sacks as Rashawn Gary right now.
And she probably still didn't understand what she was talking about, bro. Probably still didn't know. What you mean take 2 steps? What you mean? I swear. How did Micah do against the bro?
He got a few tackles for a loss.
Yeah, I mean,
he got a couple of pressures and a couple of QB hits in that game.
I mean, they don't want to hold the ball long, bro. That's the thing. You're going to do the same thing, bro. You'll see.
But not only did Jerry give the Green Bay team some bulletin board material, but their coach decided that he wanted to double down on this, and he made himself quite the questionable statement too, that even without CD and Micah Parsons gone, that we got a good chance to beat the Packers. Did they not see the type of defensive performances they have put on the field so far? That's my major question. And we'll go to the panel here for your thoughts. What do you think there, A-Dub?
If George Pickens is not CD Lamb 2.0 or better, I wouldn't give the Cowboys a chance at anything, especially when it comes down to how garbage their offense looked at times. Like, sure, you were able to run the ball effectively, but you let yourselves get beat when it came to letting CeeDee Lamb get hurt, trying to run him out of the backfield. Like, what kind of thought process was going through your mind to even call up that kind of play?
Yeah.
But then this just goes to show that Brian Schottenheimer is not fit to be a real head coach and yet coach at all.
Yeah. All right there, Eric. What do you got?
What was the question now?
About what their head coach had said about missing CD and losing Micah right before the season isn't going to affect their game against Green Bay, and they still got a decent chance to win.
Oh, God. Yeah, I don't think so. I mean, look, Pickens is a high hit. Unless you get a good game out of him and Williams, then, yeah, maybe you can keep up. But I don't know. Pickens is too much of a high hit. He's not consistent enough. Williams is not a threat, like he's not, oh, my God, you got to worry about him. No, he's decent, but he's not something you should really worry about. That O-line's beat up. Defense is not to where it should be, so I think we'll be all right.
Rob, you around?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm just listening.
Yep. All right. What are your thoughts on this?
I mean, shit. I got a lot of thoughts on it, man. I'm reading the comments.
You're welcome.
The comments got me. Yeah, the comments got me. I don't know, man. These guys, we just need to get our fucking our offensive line in order. I'm just over the whole. situation with us not being able to run it this year. I mean, there's a lot of things. I think it's part of the coaching. I think LaFleur's coaching different. I mean, I can't put any one.
Okay. Let me phrase this question a little better for you. Do you think that this is going to make the Packers play with an extra edge because of what the coach said?
Oh, I certainly think that. 100%. I mean, they put up the bulletin board material, bro. I mean, it's there. I just want LaFleur to get his head out of his ass and get the guys focused. I mean, honestly, I think that we're just lack of focus.
Yeah, that's one of my absolute major gripes. And again, why I put a decent amount on the coaching staff for that loss in Cleveland. We had 11 or 13 penalties, something like that. That is
14, supposedly.
Yeah, that was absolutely unexcusable. How the hell do you have 14 penalties for one game?
Yeah.
And actually, at the end of the game, when the defense kept giving it up, they damn near gave them unlimited chances to score. Go ahead, A-Dub.
Yeah. The funny thing about all those penalties that we got, when you know that some people are making this comparison to where this could be the driving force to say that it's almost inevitable for us to win a Super Bowl, because during our Super Bowl run with Aaron Rodgers, week 3, we had that same number of penalties.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, I saw the same thing.
I mean, it's games like this that get your coach to get on your ass to make you focus. I mean, maybe so. Maybe this is a turning point. I mean, look, LaFleur's the kind of coach that he sees a problem, he fixes it. He does want to fix it. You know, he doesn't want to have the same issue.
And I've been on record saying that we were going to have games like this. Like, it's a bad taste in your mouth as far as this kind of loss is something that had to come for you eventually. So glad we got it, and now we can move on and build from it.
Yep. Kind of sucks, but yeah.
Not to say that we may not lose again this year, but at least we got the kind of loss that needed to wake up. And
the problem is, I don't mind losing if we lose, but we shouldn't have lost. We lost. We beat ourselves. We fucking gave them the game. We made the mistakes that put them back in it. And to me, that's us collapsing. That's us giving it to them. They didn't take it from us. We gave it to them.
Yeah. And I'm the same thing, and I'm the same way too. I wouldn't mind a loss from our team either. Like, eventually we're gonna see losses, but
John,
sometimes the losses that we get are the kind that you rather not want to have. And the loss we got against the Browns is the kind you don't want to have, but it will be necessary down the road.
Yeah. What I'd like to see LaFleur do here after all those penalties is do what he did last season and say that the next guy that makes some dumbass penalty, he's going to be pulled off the field and standing and watching the game with me for a couple of plays. I want to see that
to the bench,
at least forces the guy
to the bench and put somebody else in that's more competent.
Something. Got to do something.
You know, that reminds me of my kindergarten days. If you do one more thing, you're going to stand right here next to me for the rest of the day.
You probably were a little troublemaker as a kid.
No, it wasn't me. No, I saw somebody.
You mean the Bears?
No, you were the one tattling on him. I got it.
Oh, come on.
Fucking Ron.
Yeah. Talking about them elementary school days where you would call yourself Mr. Young and Dumb. And everybody always starts off life that way.
Oh yeah. Yeah. That's one of the things that I don't like about us having the youngest team in the league these past 3 or 4 years.
Third year we got this kind of team.
Is that you're gonna get dumbass shit like this because, like what A-Dub just said, is you got these kids that are young and dumb and don't know no better yet. Damn, I want to see us, even if we're not gonna bring in any more veterans, because we've brought in a decent amount already compared to what Green Bay usually does. I want more guys stick around.
Yeah, but we are going to get some maturity from some guys. Like we're already seeing it from a Sean Gary as far as him being a team captain, with being the more mature leader on the defense somewhere. And we should be seeing more maturity from our linebackers too. Most notably, Quay Walker.
I'm proud of him. He actually matured, Quay. I'm really am proud
Yeah.
of him.
Yeah,
Mhm.
and Clay was one of the two guys that got brought onto the sidelines with LaFleur last year, and that seemed to wake him up to where we haven't seen that dumbass shit out of Quay.
Yeah, that hot headed moment then from his rookie year where he had to shove a trainer and got ejected from the game for it.
Mm-hmm. Hey,
And
that's
then
why I'm up for.
and then we had to spend most of the off season seeing a meme of him crying crying down the hallway.
I remember that.
Yeah, but hey, I'm up for the coach not fully embarrassing the guy, but putting it out there where the teammates are going to be focused on you. Of man, I really shouldn't make that type of stupid mistake again.
Mm-hmm.
Because hey, a dumbass penalty here and there, you got to take it sometimes. But it's when we keep getting this repeated shit is what's driving me nuts.
Yeah.
But hey, not only has he matured, but he's got another year where he's one of our best tacklers on the field. Like he's currently one of the top 5 in the NFL in tackles right now.
Mm-hmm.
Who are you talking about?
Quay.
Yeah.
Yep.
Quay.
He's got a high motor. That's what I love about him, bro. He is all over the place. Sometimes he's out of position, but he's all over the place.
Yeah, not only is he gonna be all over the place, but even Edgerrin Cooper.
Yeah.
You gotta love what you're seeing from him, and we have been looking for a second year jump from him going into this season.
Get it right, man. It's the edge of darkness.
Yeah, and I gotta say that I've been hearing rumors that we are going to be locking up Quay here in the next few weeks. I wouldn't be surprised if it's next week during the bye. I would be all for that because I want to keep this linebacking unit going. Because even Isaiah McDuffie seems to have taken another step forward, and I thought that guy had plateaued last year.
Yeah,
but shit, he's making some impact plays now, so I can't knock the guy at all.
Yeah, and how ironic is it that Isaiah McDuffie is the only player from his draft class that we kept on his roster to this point?
Mm-hmm. Hey,
like you could make the call that that 2021 draft class of Goody was definitely one of the worst draft classes he put together. But funny that we found a gem out of that class in the later rounds in McDuffie.
Mm-hmm. And hey, it helps that his college head coach was our defensive coordinator in Halfley, to where he already knows. Relatively.
Yeah, like Jeff Halfley already knows McDuffie's tendencies on defense to know how to put him in the right places at the right time.
Well, that could be why he's thriving, having a better year because he built the system better.
Mm-hmm. And now that we're in year 2 of Jeff Halfley's system, now you're getting more of what he wants to do for a defense instead of last year. I think he was kind of calling some stuff just because not everybody's used to how he wants to run anything yet. And you're trying to make things work with the player. Now it's trying to get the players into the positions and type of scheme you want.
Mm-hmm.
But we might as well get into our predictions here of the Cowboys game. And let's let Eric go first. You haven't got to start anything. You can go as in-depth as you want to.
What you got, Baldy?
I said 45-20 earlier, but give me 45-17. I think we win this game by 28 points.
Now you're
I mean, I really don't.
We love you like we love a sharp stick in the eye.
I really don't trust the Cowboys though, because come on, like you lost to the Bears. There's no way we're coming in here flat. I don't see it. Like, we're gonna come in here hot. I hope we get the ball in the third quarter. That's all. I hope our defense starts off first. I want to see Micah Parsons get out there and make a statement early. Get
Quiet
that
the crowd real quick. Sack and Dak. Quiet them up.
Exactly. Rile them up. So I want to see us get to a fast start. I don't want to see no penalties. I want to see the O-line at least be a lot better than what they were last week. It was just a mess. And we can't have 14 penalties. That's not going to win you football games. You have to cut down the penalties.
Brian liked my comment about a sharp stick in the eye.
I guess he noticed and heard you loud and clear then.
All right, there, A-Dub. What's your breakdown of this game coming up here against the Cowboys?
I'm gonna go with the case to be like be giving you a meme like Matt LaFleur.
Yeah. There you go. I love that shit. He's like popping off.
Simple expression for you. We're putting belt to ass Sunday. and I got to see videos where everybody predicted, and I'm on board with it too. I say 40. I'm say 42-14 Green Bay.
40 burger.
And it's like, hey, I got the chance to see us put that kind of 40 burger on them last time, and I wouldn't be surprised if we do it again.
Yeah.
The only difference is we're not in the postseason right now, but you just got that kind of team that Jordan Love and a couple of players should break out on. And as far as a get-right game goes and pissed off as Green Bay is, they should be able to break out and blow up on these guys without question. Like, we saw the Bears put a beating on the Cowboys, and I'm saying we may as well follow suit. Like, the Bears gave us a blueprint on how to beat them. We could take that and do much worse. So that's how I look at it. Belt to ass and go into bye week on a different kind of high.
All right. That's what I like to hear, A-Dub. And I got to give huge props to the prop.
Oh,
man. No shit, bro. That's good.
Man, definitely wasn't expecting that. That was a hell of an exclamation point. All right there, Rob. How you going to follow that up?
I don't know, man. That was pretty good. I'm just going to say, A-Dub, you're right. We put 40 burger on them last time. That was when they, remember this, that the Cowboys were 18 wins at home. They were the number one seed. They were everything that everybody thought they was going
to. 2 years running that they were unbeaten at home, and also they were the number 2 seed in the playoffs. And at the time that we got them like that, nobody expected Green Bay to go into that game, but that kind of high in hunger.
I mean, and remember they had Micah Parsons.
Yeah, so we had a bunch of young players that nobody knew about at the time.
It's going to be a 50 burger. Yeah, no, I think it's going to be another 40 burger, maybe 50. I mean, it could go to 50. Honestly, it depends on LaFleur. He's not the kind of coach to like run up a score. So if we jump out on him early, maybe the first half we run it up and it's over by halftime. I'll be happy with that. And if
we could run it. Yeah, I look at it as where we run it up to the point to where we get some reserves in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, I love it. That's awesome. I'd like to see him pulling starters. Pull these guys, let them sit. And, I want to see Jacobs. This is a breakout game for Jacobs. Get your first 100-yard game of the season. Let's get some little confidence going on the offense. Let's get a 100-yard, receiver. We haven't had a
100-yard receiver somewhere. And I think that can come from any one of our rookies.
Yeah, and Tucker Kraft's the only one that's got 100 yards on the season so far. So, I expect he's going to have a good game too. There's a lot of things going in our favor. We just need to get, it's just got to get going. So, 50 points.
Take advantage of it every chance.
Yeah, I can see 50 easy, man.
50 burgers with the fries and shake.
Oh, yeah. And I can hear a lot of you. Thank you, Jerry. But go ahead. You finish this off there, bud.
Oh, yeah. What I want to see is an absolute domination, at least defensively and a damn good showing from the offense. The Cowboys have absolutely no pass rush so far this year. Their secondary is very weak. And Eberluz is, for some reason, deciding to play full games and nothing but zone coverage. And I'm hoping he continues this trend because Jordan Love is going to absolutely carve that up if he can sit back there all day and just pick, oh, well, there's the hole, there's the hole, there's the hole. I want to see us put up quite a few points here and get in that 40 range and give me either a pick six and or a fumble, scoop, and score touchdown.
Yeah, and funny thing about zone defense, I remember they played that same kind of coverage against us in the playoffs, and Romeo Doubs thrived in that kind of coverage, putting 150 on him receiving. Who's to say he's not going to do that again with this game?
Yeah.
Shit. And as long as we don't put Nixon on Pickens, and I know I've beat this dead horse so many times, we probably got a rug by now. But put Kerryon Valentine on him and bracket him with one of the two safeties. We got damn good safeties out there. George Pickens should be a non-factor, being the only receiving threat out there.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Their tight end's okay, but still. He's probably going to be
the
only
Jake
got
Ferguson.
a hole in.
Jake Ferguson, yeah. But, that's usually who's been the lead. The past 3 games, the leading receiver for any team that we played against has been their tight end.
Yeah, that's because we shut everybody else down. That's the only hole, the only weakness our defense has is the tight end in the middle of the field. And that little
this makes me think, whether it's Edgerrin Cooper or Quay Walker, we got to see you elevate that coverage a bit in the middle, in the teams, as far as
what I've been noticing,
do better in shutting down those tight ends.
Yeah, what I've been noticing is a lot of these times when these tight ends are getting some of these big plays is that it's Javon Bullard that is covering them. I don't know why we are leaving him in as the nickel corner for obvious passing situations. As a run stopper, I like the guy as a nickel corner. But as a coverage guy,
he can definitely pop on his tackles.
Yeah, oh yeah, the kid can definitely hit. Absolutely. But I would much rather see us take Nate Hobbs and move him into the nickel when we got these passing situations here. That way we can avoid giving the massive play.
I wouldn't mind. Yeah, I wouldn't mind that either. Right, and let Nate Hobbs play inside instead of him being the outside cover guy with Nixon. Leave that to Valentine sometime, if anything.
Shit, I'd honestly right now rather have it be Kerryon Valentine and Nate Hobbs on the outside perimeter, because Nixon has been hot and cold this year so far. And being how the beginning of his career went, well, at least the part of his career here in Green Bay, is that he's been very hot and cold as a corner just to start with. So it's not like, maybe he's having a bit of a bad luck, something like that. This is kind of who he is. But unfortunately, on that note, we got to call it. We are out of time. We want to thank everybody for watching. Thanks, everybody, for commenting. Thanks, everybody, for being on the panel. Now, let's get ready to absolutely demolish these Cowboys in our second home field. Put that belt to that ass, A-Dub. Show them what the Green Bay Packer fans are all about. And as always, it's go, Pack,
go.
Yeah, yo, it's game time, ain't no messing around. Huddle Sports Network, the best in town. From NFL rumors to the latest trends, we got all your sports, just tune in, my friends. Catch us on Roku, Fire Stick, take your pick. Facebook, YouTube, where the action's slick. Daily shows that drop like a bomb. From 10 to 11, it's Ken and Ken, stay calm. Huddle up, catch the vibe, feel the rush. Get your news, get your fills in the clutch. Over 27 podcasts, we breaking it down. Join the team, Huddle Sports, wear the crown. Live every weekday, it's how we roll. Lions Talk with Jeremy B, we taking a stroll. From 11 to 12, don't miss a beat. We break down the game, make the info sweet. The Daily Huddle Podcast, noon to 1. CST Zone, we're just having fun. Toss your doubts, we bring the facts. Tune into the Huddle.